Hello, Professor New. Greetings from all members from Group 3. Here we are presenting our research project report. Our research focuses on IKEA, a Swedish-founded and Dutch-based multinational group that designs and sells ready-to-assemble furniture, kitchen appliances, and home accessories. IKEA has been considered as the world's largest furniture retailer since 2008. Right now, IKEA owns 314 stores in over 38 countries. IKEA offers pre-assembled furniture that is designed to be assembled by the customer. Such product offer makes IKEA to be perceived as pioneer in sustainable approach to mass consumer culture. Meanwhile, IKEA store offers food market for consumer as well. Every IKEA store has a food market for consumer to enjoy. To be more localized, IKEA food market offers not only classic Swedish food but also local popular foods. IKEA applied price discrimination. It sets different price for their products in different countries. Sometimes consumer in one country could pay for a product many times more than the consumer in another country. Look at the chart. Let's compare the average money spent of an Australian consumer to that of a Polish consumer. The margin between $316 and $165 is almost double.
Next, I will introduce some pricing strategies used by IKEA. As a cost-oriented furniture company, IKEA created its business idea as customer value-based pricing. IKEA sets the prices of their products before their R&D. It means IKEA designs the price tag as a basis and then develops the products to suit that price. Usually, the price tag comes from IKEA's product managers searching. The R&D department of IKEA build a price matrix to find opportunities in the company's product lineups and decides how much should we charge for. In order to provide lower price, our product managers will have the price of similar products produced by their rivals and finally set their price of target products at 30% to 50% below the similar products. Based on the internal internet information flow, IKEA always provides the possibility to let the product developers, designers, and the suppliers to work together, trying to come up with the best designs. Also, harmonization globally strikes the right balance between different countries' pricing gap. Harmonization pricing process across an organization establish a standard process while allowing a managed degree of variation from the standard. This practice ensures greater visibility and common metrics and a lower operating cost. And there is the formula of harmonization pricing. It consists of original price, exchange rate, and other operation costs. Those attributes multiply with each other and have the final outcome. Another pricing strategy is to keep the low price as penetration strategy. The main purpose is to occupy the market as much as possible. Although the low price will make each sales less profitable, the higher volume results in lower costs and allow IKEA to maintain a healthy profit margin. In order to motivate the customers to purchase in the later period of product life cycle and extend the life cycle, price will change slightly at 10% decrease annually and have a discount at 30% off.
So the third pricing strategy that IKEA applies is the psychological pricing. You can simply notice that IKEA set prices ending with 99, such as $3.99. That's because people read from left to right and have a tendency to put more emphasis on left numbers than right. Therefore, when customers see the price of $3.99, they believe that it's just a little bit more than $3. So buyers might only look first or second number and take a decision. Next, when IKEA changes price, IKEA wants to let customers know that the new price is a good deal. When IKEA sets the new price, they put the previous prices together with new price. When consumers indicate that whether the new price is a good deal, the old price works as a reference. Therefore, new price will have great appeal to customers. After analyzing IKEA's pricing strategy, we know that the essence is to keep prices low. So how exactly does IKEA keep low prices? First of all, IKEA invented the modular model. Basically, IKEA's design concept is to implement the lowest cost design. So this really pushes the designers to work hard to minimize the cost. During this process, IKEA can not only control the cost effectively, but also trigger creative innovations. In addition, the modular model allows separate manufacturers to produce the different pieces of a product, and also some parts of the product could be shared and applied to other products. The second method is to collaborate with original equipment manufacturer, both in the process of design and in production. OEM can provide useful advices in terms of lowering the cost and improving the design. The third one is to increase the number of warehouses. As more and more warehouses are built, the shipping cost and storage cost are declined greatly. Next strategy is that when you shop at IKEA, you can easily find the difference compared with shopping experiences in other malls. Is that there isn't shop assistant. The first advantage of not hiring shop assistant is that you can enjoy the shopping freely without worrying about asking and trying a lot of stuff but end up not buying anything. The second advantage is that the costs in terms of shop assistant don't exist completely in this case. Last but not least, IKEA saves packaging enormously by applying detachable products, and IKEA charges shipping fee in order to encourage the in-store pickup so that the transportation costs decline.
As for cost management, the first part is cost control. They conduct cost per touch strategy, which is to simplify the supply chain to lower the cost. Secondly, they use flat packet format. IKEA products can be disassembled so that customers can ship it home and then assemble it again. As for manufacturer, IKEA decided to manufacture their product globally based on the consideration of tariff, labor cost, and raw material purchasing cost. And for transportation, their first choice is transportation by railroad, followed by the second one by boat, and only 1% of the product are transported by air. What also need to be mentioned is that in European countries, some IKEA stores have railroads inside of their store, so the products can be carried by train and unloaded in the store. And for their labor costs, very few salespeople are in the store. IKEA promotes product by exhibiting its overall product design. And lastly, they follow the 80-20 rules quite strictly. They characterize the popular product and less popular stuffs and put more effort into the popular items. For cost management, there are two parts of it. The first part is inventory management. As we all know, whenever we see a product we like in IKEA, we can actually touch it, feel it, and even try it. This is a strategy that IKEA used to let customers to interact with their product more easily and let the customers see part of their inventory so that they could reduce the cost of the inventory. And also, another part is decentralized procurement. As we mentioned before, IKEA products can be disassembled into pieces. IKEA works with a lot of different manufacturers to produce a variety of product pieces. As a result, they diversify the risk to avoid wholly relying on a single supplier, and the cost also can be reduced. They also conduct a resource integration strategy. There are two parts of integration. First part is a horizontal integration, which means their services and products are highly diversified. A very good example is IKEA restaurants. And for vertical integration, they have and own a very specialized design team, and they collaborate with its supplier in a long-term and a stable relationship. And they have a partnership with certain logistic companies, and they also have popular physical stores.
When talking about the marketing strategy, there are two key marketing tools that IKEA is utilizing. The first one is IKEA Catalog. It is an annual catalog first published in Swedish in 1951, and it consumes 70% of the company's annual marketing budget. The IKEA catalog is distributed both in stores and by mail to the consumers. With the increased popularity of mobile app, the IKEA catalog is actually became smartphone compatible and containing many videos and photo galleries for consumers to review. Another marketing tool that IKEA is utilizing is the advertisements. The key characteristics of IKEA's advertising are they focus on hit social topics such as homosexual
or transgender. And we could see from the picture that most of the IKEA's advertisements are very creative. And IKEA is actually using different campaigns in different countries and areas to attract different culture-based consumers. The most key characteristics of IKEA's marketing strategy could be that they are actually utilizing the content marketing, which means that IKEA, based on their consumer research and service, could truly understand their consumers' needs and how IKEA could help their customers to making their life better at home every day. To be more specific, such consumer research and service actually offer IKEA with anthropologically based consumer insights. IKEA utilizes these videos, printed catalog, and advertisements in many different platforms and many other visual presentations to attract and retain consumers in different countries and areas. From corporate aspect, the key values provided by IKEA's marketing include storytelling, quality and cost service information delivered, promote sales events, and increase the exposure of IKEA's products and services to their target consumers. What's more important is that through such marketing strategy, IKEA could actually increase their sales volume. Therefore, we conclude that with IKEA's marketing strategy to increase the sales volume and the smart pricing strategy, IKEA is smart at pricing and make its competitors not be able to mimic its success in such industry. This basically concludes our presentation, and thank you for listening.